The Irish calendar focuses on 4 major festivals whose dates coincide with moments of fertility of the earth. Samhain symbolizes the late harvest, or Halloween. Imbolc is the festival of Bridget, and Beltane indicates the beginning of summer. Lughnasa, the focus of this video, marks the early harvest. It is hard to know for certain the origin of Lughnasa, but word has been passed down from generation to generation of a mythological being, Lu. It is said that Lu was a divine race and could be viewed as a god figure. Mythology suggests that Lu had a spear, but there's no mention of it in his stories. He arrived during a time of oppression and was forced to kill his own grandfather. After completing his task, the land was graced with successful agriculture. At the grave place of his foster mother, Lu instituted a festival to indicate the beginning of the harvest. This festival would later be known as Lughnasa. One of the other names for the Festival of Lughnasa is the Sunday of Crom Dubh. The Corlick head is said to represent Crom Dubh, who was buried with only his head above ground for 3 days while Lu temporarily took his place. There is a site right here in County Limerick that has great association with Crom Dubh. Loch Gur is said to be the location where he brought the first sheaf of wheat to Ireland. There is a stone circle at this large body of water known as the Grange Stone Circle. The largest stone of this circle is said to represent Crom Dubh.
Lughnasa festivals were typically held on sites of certain natural features, heights, springs, and watersides. Celebrating at vantage points where the majority of these features could be seen at once was particularly important because it allowed participants to view the entire countryside. Pilgrimages were often completed at these sites to celebrate the harvest. The most famous of the mountain pilgrimages is to Croagh Patrick in County Mayo. The mountain is often associated with St. Patrick. In a handbook of Irish folklore, it is suggested to readers that they ask whomever they are researching to describe the practice of ascending hills or mountains on certain festivals. People who knew of the traditions of Lughnasa would most likely mention its association. The main significance of Lughnasa is that its date marks the end of waiting for food to grow and the beginning of gathering fully matured crops. Modern tradition specifically associates this festival with the maturing of the potato crop. The period before August 1st was known as the bitter 6 weeks because the potatoes from the last harvest were either used or uneatable, but the new potatoes had yet to come in. To make it to Lughnasa or Garlic Sunday with potatoes from the previous harvest was seen as a major achievement. The longest-lasting custom of Lughnasa is the picking of bilberries. These berries are ripe at the time of Lughnasa and are the first of the fruit to mature. The overall outcome of this crop is said to be determined by the plentifulness of the berries. Unknown to most, the Festival of Lughnasa has survived to present day, but it is known by a great variety of names. Despite its name and date changes, the overall tradition of Lughnasa continues to be celebrated at many different sites around Ireland.
Hi, so we did a presentation on the Festival of Lughnasa, and the way we approached this project was we took out the book called The Festival of Lughnasa and looked at the different chapters in that book to kind of choose which aspects of the festival we wanted to focus on. It ranged from the early mythology that the festival's based on and went all the way to modern day traditions that are still alive. And what we did after getting all of this information from the sources, we found pictures that went along with all of the different places and activities that people did and put the whole video to music.
Yep. We had certain challenges come up while we were making the video. Obviously, everyone has technical problems when making videos, so we had to cut some things out and We had challenges recording our voices without messing up, and also just pronouncing words, Irish words that we didn't really know how to pronounce, trying to figure that out. One of my Irish roommates just totally told us that, like, we were pronouncing them all wrong, but that's okay because that's how we are. We're Americans, so yeah.
And some decisions that we had to make during this process was some of the aspects we wanted to focus on we weren't able to get to because we would have gone over the time limit, so we had to choose which we felt were most important, most crucial to getting the general overview of the festival.
Yeah, and overall, like, this whole project gave us the opportunity to look at a specific Irish tradition that we really didn't know about before, and it really allowed us to dissect it and look at it in different ways and how it changed throughout history. So it was really cool.
Thanks for watching!